Boom! Big H back again. Come on, man. 33 and active. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're back, man. Hey, you guys are going crazy on that 3 months no porn video, man. Like, that shit's going crazy. So, there's been a lot of comments on that video and a lot of people sharing their experiences or, you know, telling me what they want to do and all of that. And someone asked me as well, how has it been going from then till now, 3 years later? So this is what this video is going to be. I'm going to give you an update 3 years later. Okay, so obviously in this year, 2023, I've fallen back into old habits, especially in the last recent weeks. Before like yesterday, I was on a mad streak. Like I didn't watch no corn. I didn't bash for time. Can't remember how many months it was up until like this month. But yeah, let me tell you the influencing factors as to what put me back into this old habit, and obviously how I'm going to bring myself out of it. Obviously, before I started watching corn again, yeah, I didn't touch no females. I didn't watch no nothing. Even got to a point, I'll be on Twitter, yeah, and I'll be scrolling. Now, you know, Twitter is basically porn now. Like, they've changed it to X. Like, come on. You know what? We all know what X means, man. XXX. Like, adult content. They're making Twitter like a semi-porn social app media. I'll just be scrolling on my timeline. I'd even see like videos of corn, and that would not even push me to bash. I would still be going strong because I had no desire to do so. But then, obviously, like my sinful nature, there was obviously I must have got with someone, innit? I got with someone, and you know, we whatever was intimate and stuff, and obviously the feeling I got from when I was intimate with that woman, now that I've left and gone home, that's all that's been on my mind since. Do you know what I mean? I want to feel that feeling. So that's how I've fallen back into it. I'm sure if I did not do anything with that woman, I wouldn't feel the need to feel that feeling again. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so obviously that's what's thrown me back into this loop all over again. And this is why God says, like, this is why he commands us to not fornicate or to not, even though I'm single, that's low-key adultery for me, because my woman is out there somewhere and I'm not really doing her justice if I'm out here doing all of this shit. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's how it's been going so far. Up until this month, I was doing well. But listen, this is life. Life is not a race. It's a marathon. If we all remember the story of the tortoise and the hare, even though the tortoise is going very slowly, at the end of the day, he's going to win the race because the hare is going to burn out real quick. If people are just trying to run to the finish line really quickly, you'll burn yourself out. Whenever you're tired, learn not to quit, but learn how to rest. And that's what I need to do. I need to learn how to rest. I need to just, I need to separate myself from anyone that is not my wife. And I need to keep myself to myself. Because when I was keeping myself to myself, I felt so powerful. I felt so strong. All them months here where after like the first 2 weeks of not doing anything, your mind, there's just a certain clarity you have that I do not have right now. Right now, I know I'm awake, but I feel asleep. There's a certain sort of clarity, like getting out of bed in the morning. Like today, it was so shit. Like I felt so plunked onto my bed like I couldn't move. But when I was not bashing, when I was keeping my steed within myself, yeah, I'll be tired in the morning, but I can jump straight out of bed the second I hear my alarm. Because I don't know what it is. I think there's just too much testosterone or too much energy just flowing in the body. Like now, I go to work now. Yeah, I still chat to women, but I don't want to talk to them. Do you know what I mean? I talk to them because I have to. Before, I was actually talking to them because I felt bouncy and I wanted to just transfer energy. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just trying to keep it real and honest, man. I'm not going to come here and like paint myself to be this holier than thou person. Like I don't make mistakes still, or I don't fall. However, when I do make mistakes or when I do get it right, I observe how I feel. I observe how, like, the changes that's happening within me and when I'm interacting with other people. And I can honestly say that when you just keep yourself pure, just let's not look at it like no fap. You shouldn't be thinking I'm no fapping. You should be thinking like I do not desire to fap. Like it's not in me to do so. When you keep it within yourself, when you keep yourself pure, you just feel so much better about yourself. You actually feel a lot more spiritually connected. Like I actually feel like I'm pleasing God, and you feel good within yourself. You feel good within yourself. But obviously, whenever I bash on all of that, it reminds me of how weak I am. It reminds me that I'm human. Like, 'cause only human beings fall. Only human beings are not strong enough to live up to the commands of God. It reminds me that I'm human, and it's not really a nice reminder. But at the same time, it's very humbling. Very humbling, because now I cannot go to the next man who has fallen and condemn him. Because if I do so, I condemn myself for all the times that I've fallen. So it's given me a new kind of grace to hand on to my fellow human beings. Do you know what I mean? And this is why I want to build this community. This is why I want to build up people who feel like they can never do it, or who feel like it's not for them because they've tried and it's too hard. Listen, I've tried, I've done it, I've still fallen, but I'm not giving up, ever. I have a whole lifetime to get right, and God willing, I live up to 80, 90. Hey, I'm hoping by then, even way before then, but by then, like, I have patted myself to the point where I never have to do that shit again. You get it? But yeah, that's all I have to say. It's just an update for that video, because that video is going off, and at this point I'm nearly at 200 subscribers. So before then, I just wanted to give you guys an update, let you guys know where I am right now, and extend out a hand to you guys to join me on this journey, and to do better for ourselves, especially us men. Yeah, so anyone who's struggling as well, yeah, listen, I'm on ground zero with you. Come, let's build it up together, me and you. As long as I know that I've got a community behind me, we will do amazing things, and we will be able to break boundaries that people wouldn't think is possible. But anyways, that's calm, man. That's all I had to say for today. That's Big H. I'm out. Peace.